Welcome. In this exercise, you will learn how to use your breath for meditation. You will also hear why breathing is the most commonly used object for meditation. And you will receive guidance on how to respond to the inevitable distractions that will arise. When you are finished, you may feel calmer and more aware immediately. With repeated use, you may notice a lasting improvement in your overall well-being. This is part 3 of the 6-part Complete Meditation Instructions. Practice versions are also available in various lengths, with guided breathing meditation only and no other information. Let's begin. Find or create a quiet space now. Choose somewhere you can close your eyes without concern. If you like, sit on a cushion with your legs folded in front of you. You can also sit on a level chair without using the backrest. Leaning back is fine too. Just try to keep as upright and motionless as possible. If you need to, pause this recording now until you are ready. Sit in a comfortable and stable position. You want to be relaxed but alert. Loosen any restrictive clothing, turn off any ringers, and switch your mobile phone or tablet to airplane mode. We will remind you they are off when this exercise is over. Place your hands on your knees or in your lap, palms up, one on top of the other. Now, let your eyes close. If you've been taught to leave your eyes open with a soft focus, that's fine too. Begin breathing deeply through your nose. Breathe slowly, and make your out-breaths at least as long as your in-breaths. Continue breathing deeply through your nose, and now begin to notice your physical body, too. Feel your weight against your seat. Feel your upright posture and your balance point. Feel your spine supporting your head, and your whole body just hanging from your frame. Continue breathing deeply, and now also notice how you feel your breathing in your body. Feel your body expand on the in-breath. Feel your body contract on the out-breath. Feel your belly inflate and your chest rise. Feel your belly deflate and your chest fall. Continue breathing, and now shift your focus to your nose. Place your attention just inside your nose and notice how the air feels passing there. Feel how the air is cool going in. Feel how the air is warm going out. Cool in. Warm out. Hold your attention for a moment there now and keep breathing. Now that you are acquainted with the feeling of your breath, we will briefly explain why we choose the breath as our main object of meditation. While we do this, deliberately let go control of your breathing. No longer direct it to be long or slow or deep. Keep your eyes closed or unfocused, and gradually let your breath find its own rhythm. For beginning meditation, your mind needs one thing to focus on. Your initial goal is concentration. We choose the breath. Later, when your focus widens to include other objects, in more open meditation, Your breath remains your anchor. Even as your goals widen too with practice, as you gain deep insight into the true nature of yourself and the world and experience profound peace of mind and balance in your life, you will always return to your breath in meditation. We choose the breath for many reasons. The breath is universal. We all have breath. Your breath is always with you. It is a constant. It also changes constantly. It moves in natural cycles, a metaphor for life. The breath can be intentional or automatic. It forms a bridge between your conscious and unconscious mind. Your breath becomes more subtle as your meditation deepens. You always have an object suited to your level of awareness. And breathing always happens in the present moment. Your breath returns you to what's happening right now. Now we'll go a little deeper. Let the breath continue on its own, and choose to place your attention back at the entrance to your nose. Your rising and falling abdomen is also a common place to observe the breath. Whichever place you choose when you practice on your own, stick with it. Avoid switching back and forth. For this exercise, we'll use the nose. Focus your attention just inside your nose where you most feel your breath, and keep it there. Then, let your breath breathe itself. Feel the cool air going in again. Feel the warm air going out. Cool in, warm out. Now feel with no internal words at all. Your daily practice will be like this. After just a few deliberate deep breaths, you will choose a place to feel and watch your breath, and simply let it breathe itself. It's fine to say some words internally at first, in and out, or cool and warm. You may be taught to count your breaths to 10 and then start over. That's fine too. But soon you want to drop all labeling. Words and numbers are symbols that represent the breath. Our aim is to experience the breath itself, without conceptual thought. Now that you can let go control of breathing and hold your attention in one place, we'll go a little deeper. We'll notice more about the breath. Become curious about your experience of breathing. Place your attention at the entrance to your nose and notice everything you can about your breathing. If your breath is short and shallow, feel and notice that. If your breath is long and deep, feel and notice that. Notice if it stays the same. Notice if it changes. Don't try to change your breath, but let it change itself. Notice anything else you notice about your breathing, anything at all. Try it for another moment now. Now we'll go a little deeper. We'll notice a few things in particular about the breath. Keep your attention at the entrance to your nose where you most feel the air passing there. Let the breath breathe itself. Now, notice how each breath has a beginning, middle, and end. Notice the pause between the in-breath and the out-breath, when for a moment your breath goes neither in nor out. Notice the pause between the out-breath and the in-breath, when again your breath goes neither in nor out. Notice that no breath lasts for long. Like all things, breath is ever-changing. Next, we'll notice how we feel about the breath at different moments. Keep your attention at the entrance to your nose and let the breath breathe itself. Now, notice when you're out of breath, how good it feels to breathe air in. Notice when you're full of breath, how good it feels to let air out. Now notice when you're out of breath, how bad it feels before you breathe again. Notice when you're full of breath, how bad it feels before you breathe air out. Now notice the two pauses. Notice how for two brief moments, the breath feels neither good nor bad. Like all things, breath feels pleasant, unpleasant, and neutral at different moments, and like all things, you can't control that. You can't avoid the unpleasant moments. You can't hold on to just the pleasant moments. There's no lasting satisfaction there. Breathe and see that for a moment now. Finally, we'll notice our two selves in all our breathing. Keep your attention at the entrance to your nose and let the breath breathe itself. See yourself as a scientist. Take on the attitude of an experimenter. Be impartial, unbiased. Let the breath determine its own length. You just watch and experience. Have your experience and observe yourself having it at the same time. You are the one who breathes and feels the breath. you are also the observer. You are the subject of the experiment and the experimenter. Experience these two selves now. Later in this meditation series, we'll investigate these selves more deeply. For now, it's enough just to notice that you have them. Now we'll talk about distractions. No matter how well you pay attention to your breath, sooner or later you will lose your focus. This is especially true when you practice on your own. When your mind wanders, the most important thing is not to judge or criticize yourself. We all get distracted. Losing focus is actually just a sign that you are human. It is the nature and function of your mind to notice new sensations, to consider each potential threat or opportunity, to anticipate, to plan. This kind of mind is how you got here. It's how we survive. Don't criticize yourself for being human. But it's because our minds are how they are that we invented meditation. We learned we need a break from our own minds. We saw they function better when we do. Our thinking minds invented meditation to give themselves a rest from thinking. Distractions are anything that takes your focus from your breathing. These are only your 5 senses plus your thoughts and feelings. You will hear sounds. You will feel sensations in your body. You will realize you are thinking. Later in this series, these distractions will become additional objects of your meditation. But for now, we treat them all the same. Simply notice each when it arises, then let it go, and gently return your attention to your breath. Let's try. Whatever interrupts you next, just notice it. Let it go, and refocus on your breathing. Try it for a moment now. Let it go does not mean push it away. Be dispassionate. Be gentle. Neither pursue distractions nor repel them, nor judge yourself for having them. When your mind wanders, simply notice that it has wandered, and gently bring it back. Place your attention back inside your nose and watch and feel your breath. Try it again now. You may have learned or have the urge to name the thing distracting you, to say a silent word inside your mind. You may say barking if a dog barks, or itching if you feel an itch. Or you may name the process rather than the thing itself. You may just say hearing for the dog, feeling for the itch, or simply thinking for a thought. Both of these are fine. But for this exercise, try something even simpler. Try naming just one thing. When you lose your focus, simply notice that, and not the thing distracting you. If you say a mental word, just say distracted, or wandering to describe your mind. Then, gently bring your mind back to your breath. Try it for a moment now. Finally, as with the breath itself, try using no internal words at all. Just notice that you've lost your focus and gently bring it back to your nose and the feeling of your breath. Try this final practice for a longer moment now. Simply noticing that your mind has wandered is the most important step. When you practice longer on your own, don't be discouraged if a whole session passes while your mind has wandered, and you only know it when the time is finished. Even then, consider your meditation a success. You did notice that your mind had wandered in the end. In a few moments, we will complete this exercise. Before we do, keep your eyes closed a moment longer and remember a few things. You can do just this exercise for a lifetime. Many people do. With practice, you can learn to follow your breath for long periods of time without distraction. If so, you may experience a deep calm or tranquility like nothing you've felt before. You may also receive many other benefits, physical, mental, emotional, and psychological. You can also continue in this series. If so, you will do exercises like this one that widen your focus to include and investigate all of your experiences. Doing this regularly can bring you deep insight into the nature of yourself and the world, and profound peace of mind and well-being. Remember, too, that you do not need to be sitting on your chair or cushion to practice breathing meditation. You can do it for 1 minute or even one breath, anytime and anywhere throughout your day. Try it and see what happens. And know that your experiences are not you. Just like your breath, thoughts and feelings are just things you experience with your mind and body, the same as you experience a sound with your ear or a smell with your nose, but they are not you. Now, when you are ready, slowly open your eyes if they are closed. Notice how you feel compared to when you started. Appreciate your efforts. Whatever you were able to do, or however your mind wandered, the time you took today itself is your success. Know that you can repeat this exercise as often as you like, and return to this place inside yourself whenever you choose. Remember that your ringers and mobile devices have been turned off. We hope you have enjoyed this introduction to breathing meditation and found it helpful.